sign is. I think my helmet's getting too tight. Finished this morning's ride. I haven't been riding in a while. So in my segments, I was so slow on the segments. I'm getting back into riding. I know, I said I was gonna start size, but who can stay inside and do a size workout when it looks like that? I'm just saying. My charger. Should I go back and get it? No, just go. Okay, here's the thing. I've been using the Tartlette palette, the Amazonian clay palette, and I really like it. It's pretty. It has a little bit of a different consistency than most of my other palettes. It's not quite as powdery. And so for that reason, I think sometimes it sort of bunches up every now and then. No, it doesn't really bunch up. It's blendable. It's a really nice palette. It ought to be. Ugh. Anyway, today I'm using the chocolate bar palette. Thank you, Lauren. Also today, I rode my bike. It was so much fun, but there was this level of anxiety and anticipation leading up to the riding of the bike. I know I tend to overanalyze things a little bit, but here's the reason why. Today is one of those days where my head is behaving like a barometer. As you all know, I've probably said it a billion times, I have idiopathic intracranial hypertension. Wow, I said it all at once this time. I'm getting used to this. So my head is behaving like a barometer today, and my left eye, the vision is going in and out. I don't know. I've been told by the doctor that the optic nerve may never get back to normal, but at least we can stop further damage. So I'm not sure if it's getting more damage or if it's just the same damage. But anyway, I took a leap of faith, rode my bike, I didn't crash. You're probably thinking, why are you driving a car? Well, I can see for the most part, and especially when I'm not exerting myself. If I'm just sitting here, I can see pretty well, and if my vision starts to go, I could pull over to the side of the road and wait for it to pass. But lately, it's only been the left eye, not the right eye. But anyway, back to the bike ride. I'm having sort of a Days of Thunder moment with the bicycle. I don't know if you guys remember the movie Days of Thunder with Tom Cruise. It's an old movie. Anyway, he's a race car driver, right? He has this major, horrible, horrific crash, and he's having trouble mentally getting back in the game, right? All he can think of is this horrible, horrific crash. A little bit of PTSD. Well, I had a crash one time. I was riding along in the park, and it's a little bit dark outside, and I already can't see, remember, the left eye. There are a whole bunch of people on the sidewalk in front of us. I go off the sidewalk into the grass where there's no people, and I think, oh, I'll just get back on the sidewalk later on down the road. As we get further down, I'm about to mount the sidewalk, as it were. Mount the sidewalk. I can't really see all that well, but I've been down this road before. I think I know what I'm doing. I aim my bike. I'm trying to aim it like this up to the edge of the sidewalk instead of like this. I guess you could figure out what happened. I must have misjudged or something. I hit the edge of the sidewalk and I couldn't correct the wheel and I couldn't get off back into the grass, so I did the only thing a sane person would do. I dismounted the bicycle in a very grand fashion. I leapt off. What resulted was me skidding across the sidewalk in true Superman fashion. That's right, I sailed across the sidewalk. I was laughing the whole way down because I know it must have been hilarious. The bike was banged up a little bit, which was pretty sad because I had just gotten the bike. But I'm okay with it because I like a little character. As for me, everything was sort of okay, except my hip hurt really bad, and I had an enormous bruise on it. Yeah, battle scars. I'm okay with that. Anyway, every time I ride my bike and I go back to that park, I always have this flashback right there at that same spot. That's right, I'm not ashamed to say it. It's not very bright. I'm looking at the poor man's alternative to a ring light. What it is a JPEG, and it has a black background, and then it has a ring in the center. I don't think it's working. If I get really close to it, does it work? No. I would rather have a ring light. Someday. Well, there's not much to say, is there? I've already said it in the car segment of the vlog. The other thing that's going to be going on this weekend, if it doesn't rain, we are supposed to finally repair the fuel sender in my car. So what the fuel sender does is it sends the current fuel tank level to the gauge to let you know how much gas is in your tank. So as you can imagine, that's always been an adventure. Going out for a drive, not sure how much gas there is in the tank. It makes life interesting. But this weekend, we are supposed to fix that. I hope it works. I'm going to try to make a video of that. So that needs to get done. And I hope we're able to get it done this weekend because there is a road trip on the horizon. Let me tell you, I've got a playlist in Spotify and I'm ready to roll. If you see a video of us fixing the fuel sender on my car, then we did not blow up. Okay, you guys, I need to get going. There's some homework that needs to be tended to. I want to thank you all so much for watching and for subscribing. You guys, take care out there, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.